History doesn't remember the people who stayed quiet. It doesn't celebrate those who chose comfort over courage. History is written by the ones who stood up when it was easier to sit down, who spoke when silence felt safer, who acted when the world told them to wait. Comfort is seductive. It tells us, this isn't your fight. It tells us someone else will fix it. It tells us, don't risk what you have. And for a while, comfort feels like peace. But comfort never creates change. It only preserves the problem. Every major shift in history came from discomfort, from people who were tired of pretending things were fine, from people who refused to normalize injustice, inequality, or silence. They weren't fearless. They were uncomfortable, and they moved anyway. Bravery is not loud. It doesn't always look heroic. Sometimes bravery looks like a trembling voice, a difficult conversation, a decision that costs you approval, safety, or ease. But that decision, that moment, is where history changes direction. The comfortable benefit from the way things are. The brave question it. The comfortable adapt to injustice. The brave confront it. And that confrontation is what forces the world to move. You don't need permission to be brave. You don't need a title, a platform, or perfect words. You just need the willingness to be uncomfortable for something that matters more than your ease. Because comfort asks, what will happen to me? Bravery asks, what will happen if I do nothing? Every right you enjoy today exists because someone before you chose courage over comfort. They risked stability so others could have dignity. They faced resistance so others could have freedom. And now history is watching again. Not to see who stays quiet, but to see who stands up. One act of bravery can disrupt years of silence. One honest voice can awaken 1,000 more. That's how movements begin. That's how history is written. Not by the loudest, not by the most powerful, but by the bravest. So ask yourself, when this moment is remembered, when this chapter is written, will it say you stayed comfortable, or will it say you were brave? History is still being written, and the pen is in your hands.